Hi, this is Carroll County Commissioner Dennis Frazier, and I'm running for re-election. In the past 3.5 years, Carroll County has had unprecedented economic growth. Carroll businesses have added over 1,320 new jobs and invested over $321 million in capital investments in the Carroll County. When I was first elected, Carroll County had large, empty buildings in some business parks, and now there are none. In fact, we had developed all the shovel-ready land that was set aside for manufacturing and business. Another way the Board of Commissioners and myself have helped businesses in Carroll County is by investing in high-speed fiber optic cable. We are currently ringing 4 business parks in Carroll with high-speed fiber and have plans to do all the business parks in Carroll very soon. I believe our investments in high-speed fiber cable will bring even more companies to Carroll County. One of my campaign promises last time I ran was to connect business parks in Carroll County with high-speed fiber, and it is happening now. Another campaign promise I made was to develop solar fields in Carroll County to save taxpayer dollars. Working with the Board of Commissioners, we have developed 3 solar fields in Carroll County that will save over $500,000 a year. This was accomplished using no taxpayer dollars, and even the upkeeps of the field is free. And as electric prices rise, we will continue to save even more money. We have also eased the regulations for homeowners who want to install solar panels on their properties, so they can put more panels on their roofs and, depending on the size of their lot, more panels on their land. A major plank in my platform the last election was to improve working conditions for Carroll County and to keep Carroll County workers working in Carroll County. I didn't like the fact that Carroll County was acting as a training ground for other counties, and I still don't. We would hire workers, they would come in, they would work for us for several years, and then they would look around and they would see other places that offered more money, usually higher salaries and other conditions. We have worked on that. This included our sheriff's department, teachers, and our own government workers. Pay has improved each of the last 3 years for all 3 of these organizations, and we have given them what they've asked for to improve working conditions when we could. We have done all this without raising taxes. Let me repeat that. We have improved working conditions, we have improved pay, and we have done this without raising taxes. This is Carroll County Commissioner Dennis Frazier, and I'm asking you for your vote on June 26th. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Tom Gordon, and I'm a Republican candidate for District 3. I'm a Carroll County native and grew up in Westminster. I'm a small business owner and an active member in the community. My wife, Kate, and I are involved with numerous groups and organizations. Currently, I serve as a board member with the Boys and Girls Club of Westminster and the Carroll County Land Trust. I formerly served on the Board of Trustees for the Historical Society of Carroll County. I know and understand that Carroll County must work to maintain a balance between community preservation and economic innovation. My background in business has allowed me to make key decisions with nonprofit organizations as well as multi-million-dollar corporations. These experiences have ensured that I have the knowledge and expertise to handle a wide variety of issues and challenges. Throughout my time in the business world, I have also worked with national and worldwide organizations. I have made direct decisions affecting not only employees, but also representing significant sums of money and assets in the millions of dollars. Upon being elected, I will begin planning a quarterly town hall meeting scheduled for District 3 to allow our constituents the opportunity to voice their opinions and thoughts and concerns throughout the year. Given the number of residents commuting outside of the county, this will allow them a better opportunity to interact in person and will provide each resident the voice they deserve. When we look at the concerns of our county, we must look at it as a whole instead of looking at the concerns piece by piece. One of the areas where we must focus on within our county are taxes and fees. We must give residents and businesses the opportunity to thrive without any undue burden of additional taxes or fees being placed upon them. Secondly, a prosperous economic environment allows us to use the positive opportunities available to the county, such as economic innovation and proper planning. We must create opportunities for our main streets and local businesses. The Main Street area in any community is the heart of any town, and we must work with the municipalities to strengthen them. We need to utilize our area for corporations and manufacturing opportunities with growth in tourism. Finally, we must offer all residents a safe place to live, work, educate, and raise a family, while further improving upon the fight against the opioid epidemic and other challenges while supporting our law enforcement and first responders. Through leadership, commitment, and public service, I will be fully dedicated to the people of District 3 and all of Carroll County. I am asking for your vote on June 26th. The citizens of District 3 and all of Carroll deserve a commissioner who will be fully devoted to them. Additional information can be found on my Facebook page, Tom Gordon for Carroll, or you may contact me directly. My door is always open. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Doug Mattias. I live in Westminster, which is Commissioner District 3. My family has been active in the Westminster community for over 100 years. Every 4 years, we have an opportunity to bring new people into government to help set the priorities for the next 4 years. If you have been watching, you have seen and heard some very confusing discussions of how we make the county's financial decisions. Elections are about matching developed skills and experience to the actual job of county commissioner. We need to guarantee our future success in the spending of millions of dollars of public dollars. Starting in 1976, I helped administer millions of state dollars as a trustee at St. Mary's College of Maryland. Working with Congress, I helped in the delivery of federal funds in programs to counties statewide, including Carroll County. In addition, I have an MPA, Masters of Public Administration, which assisted me as director of the GWDC, the nonprofit partner of the City of Westminster, which spent private and public funds. My experiences will benefit Commissioner District 3 to ensure county funds are spent economically and in the best interest of county residents. It is also important that we state what our priorities are for serving in the county government. We need to focus on ethics reform and support for our parents and school children. It took the commissioners 8 years to comply with a state ethics law that was 8 years old. We were the last county in Maryland to see compliance. I want to enact a stronger ethics ordinance on disclosure and candidate contributions. We must stop the conflicts of interest that waste taxpayer dollars and fail the public trust. We must fund what parents and their children need most, a safer and stronger school system. The Board of Education is underfunded despite the needs of our children. We know our children have the most hope for educational opportunities when they are young. We must respond to our youngest generation because this education will carry them through life. We need to keep faith with our older generations who love public parks and programs at senior centers. I ask you now for this election year that you vote for a better future in Carroll County. Do not vote for candidates with the most money. Vote for those that want to do the most to operate the county government honestly and for the greater good. Political money has been a total distraction in this district, and it has failed us in the last 2 elections. This year, with your guidance, we need to move forward with new leadership in Westminster. I ask for your consideration and support in District 3. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Maria Warburton, and I'm a candidate for Carroll County Commissioner District 3. I want to thank the Community Media Center for this opportunity to speak to you and share a bit about myself. I am the 4th of 6 children, and my mom is one of my greatest role models. She graduated from Notre Dame College in Baltimore with a degree in mathematics at a time when few women went to college. A few years later, in 1951, she took the CPA exam and passed on her first try. Although I considered, but ended up not, majoring in math, I did follow in my mother's footsteps by taking tax preparation classes and working part-time in the field for many years, while also holding down a full-time job. My mother is not the only one who instilled in me the values of education and hard work. My father, a World War II veteran, went to night school in the 60s to earn a law degree to better support his family. My grandfather owned a successful business, Pilati Construction, known for its quality homes, excellent customer service, and fair treatment of its employees and contractors. Family political discussions were also a common part of my upbringing and continue to this day. They have taught me that there are usually more than two sides to an issue and that good people can be found everywhere. I started college at UMBC, where I played lacrosse and field hockey. After 2 years, I transferred to West Virginia University to attend its School of Forestry, where I met my husband, who ironically grew up a few miles from me and was also a UMBC transfer. We decided to make Carroll our home because of its affordability, open spaces, and small town charm. We bought property and built our house in the late 80s. Our 2 children, now in their 20s, were born and raised in Carroll County. Giving back to my community has always been important to me. Over the years, I have coached youth soccer and basketball teams, been active in the school system, served on a county master plan committee, and volunteered with Scouting. I currently volunteer at the Cold Weather Shelter, am an active member of the Junior Women's Club of Westminster, and a certified tax preparer with VITA, the Volunteer Income Tax Assistance Program. During my career with the Maryland Department of the Environment, I came to appreciate the uniqueness of different areas of our state and understand that one size does not fit all when it comes to governing. As a water resource engineer, I collaborated with towns, counties, and various agencies across the state to implement stormwater management programs that met federal and state requirements, but were also practical for a given jurisdiction. In fact, I was involved with Carroll County representatives a couple years back regarding the stormwater fee, commonly known as the rain tax, to achieve a resolution acceptable to both the county and the state. As a Democrat, I believe there are some things which government, with the right leadership, can do well and do better than the private sector. Government should not be burdensome or harmful. It should help make our lives as students, business owners, and citizens more productive and safer. At the same time, however, I have seen government programs start out to solve a problem or provide a service, but grow well beyond their stated intention. We absolutely have to keep government streamlined, relevant, and responsive. I believe that politicians at all levels should be the example. It should not have taken the Board of Commissioners 8 years to come into compliance with ethics regulations. Additionally, the Commissioner should not be receiving a better health care package than regular county employees and retirees, nor approving a 10% raise for their office, while educators, sheriff deputies, and staff have received little or no raises in recent years. My leadership experience, my ability to listen and work toward practical solutions, and my dedication to service make me the best choice for the next District 3 County Commissioner. For more information, visit mariawarburton.com and my Facebook page, Maria Warburton for Carroll. On June 26th, vote for leadership you can trust. Vote for me, Maria Warburton.